Introducing the senior class of McKinney Boyd High School's class of 2024.
Awesome. Let's give it up for the class of 2024. Graduates, you may be seated. Let's give a big round of applause to our Bronco band in the back. Good morning, honored friends, family members, and more importantly, the class of 2024. My name is Dr. Jennifer Pearson, and I am the proud principal of McKinney Boyd High School. I cannot tell you what an honor and a privilege it is to be standing here before you today to recognize these amazing Broncos seated before us. On behalf of all of the faculty and staff members at McKinney Boyd High School, as well as McKinney Independent School District, I want everyone in attendance to this very special event today. We are glad that every single one of you have made it here to celebrate these amazing Broncos. To start off this ceremony, I would like to introduce some of our special guests and special individuals that are sitting up here on stage. We're going to begin with our MISD Board of Trustees, starting with Board President, Mr. Philip Hassler. Board Vice President, Mrs. Amy Dankel. Board Secretary, Mr. Harvey Oaxaca. Board Trustee, Mr. Chad Green. Board Trustee, Mr. Larry Jaggers. Board Trustee, Mrs. Stephanie Odell. And Board Trustee, Mrs. Lynn Sperry. It is also my privilege to introduce to you our Superintendent of Schools, seated directly behind me, Mr. Sean Pratt. Also seated on stage this morning include our Associate Principal, Mr. Cruz Sines. And our very special guests standing behind me or sitting behind me are our officers that have held leadership positions, and of course our valedictorian and our salutatorian. Our Broncos behind me are Senior Class President Riley Rogers. Senior Class President Kalia Ballard. Senior Class Event Coordinator Abby Rigney. Senior Class Treasurer, Haley Chapman. Senior Class Public Relations, Carson Margic. Student Council President, Hannah Waring. Salutatorian, Nasal Gamagi. And our valedictorian, Matthew Johnson. Also, at this time, I would like to say thank you to all of our parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, and special people who not only made the trip this morning to honor these students, but who have supported them and loved them throughout all of the years. Students, Broncos, give it up for all of your special family members here in the audience. We also want to give a very warm welcome to all of our people out there watching it online. Technology is an amazing thing, so thank you for being online with us as well. As a parent of a graduate myself this morning, I know today is a mixture of emotions ranging from happiness to sadness to disbelief that you're old enough to have a child graduating from high school. Believe me, I know. Thank you for all that you have done to help them to not only be successful students, but successful people. Last but certainly not least, it is my distinct pleasure to recognize the individuals who have poured their blood, sweat, tears, time, passion into these Broncos. Can I please have all of the members of the McKinney Boyd faculty and staff in attendance today Please stand and be recognized. These Broncos are the heart and soul of our McKinney Boyd Broncos, and we are so glad they are here this morning to witness this special occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, I have one final request. I've already placed significant importance on today's event, and I believe this senior class is worthy of a dignified and classy ceremony. In our McKinney Boyd world, we call it the Bronco way, doing the right thing the right way all of the time. I'm going to respectfully request that you all in the audience follow the Bronco way, your honorary Broncos today. Please do not blow air horns or make unnecessary noise that might jeopardize a family from hearing their respective child's name being called out as they walk across the stage. We do not want anyone to miss out on that special moment of hearing their Bronco's name. That said, I hope you enjoyed today's ceremony, and now I respectfully ask you all to stand as our award-winning McKinney Boyd Choir, under the direction of Mrs. Amy Harrington, performs our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets headless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, family, friends, teachers, and fellow graduates. My name is Clea Ballard, and it has been my honor to serve as this year's senior class vice president. If you're anything like me, then you have been counting down the days to graduation, and we're finally here. Today is a celebration not only of our personal achievements, but also of the incredible support and encouragement that we've received from those around us. We are about to enter a new phase of our lives. Whether you are fearing the uncertainty or overwhelmed with excitement of what's to come, let's learn to thrive in the unknown. Today marks the start of a lifelong journey, a journey filled with the potential to make a positive impact on this world. My granddad showed me a quote, and now I'm going to share it with you. Some beautiful paths on our journey can only be discovered when you dare to face the unknown. I cannot wait to see the remarkable things that each of you will accomplish. Now, I kindly ask that you please bow your heads and pray with me. Dear Lord, today is the day that we close a chapter and start a new one. God, we ask that you watch over us and help us to become the best version of ourselves that we can be. We know that you have a plan for our lives, whether that's going off to college, taking a gap year, traveling, or heading straight off into a new job. We know that whatever it is that you have planned is going to be the absolute best. Thank you for walking with us every step of the way and showing us love throughout every situation. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Thank you, Clea. Hello, my name is Riley Rogers, and I am the senior class president of the 2023-2024 school year. and it's with great honor that I get to deliver the senior class address. I want to thank our teachers for all their dedication and grace they've given us as we recognize how many hours they've poured into us. We would not be here today without them. I would like to thank our parents and family members for supporting us when we were at our lowest and helping shape our character today, as they prioritize us over all else. Out of everything they've done for us, we are most grateful for their patience while we talk about our day, good or bad, while supporting us through our ups and downs throughout high school. To anyone who fits under this category, thank you. Finally, I would like to thank the class of 2024, as we've created memories and overcome obstacles mentally and physically throughout these 4 years. I understand that we started our freshman year online, and our first impressions of high school started off confusing. As we did not get the same experiences as the classes above or below us, this disadvantage helped us stay strong and persevere throughout this year. Before we go, I would like to remind the class of 2024 to be humble while navigating the unknown, seek wisdom, and to keep an open mind. As Romans 8:18 encourages us to learn from our sufferings of right now to better ourselves for the future. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nisal Rajapaksha-Gamage, and I'm proud to be your salutatorian for the class of 2024. I could not have done this without the amazing support I had throughout this journey. Thank you to my mentors and teachers for teaching me invaluable lessons and experiences. Thank you to our administrators and principals for taking care of Boyd and every person inside. Thank you to my friends for all the late night talks and fun memories. Thank you to choir for being my home and family through these last 4 years. And thank you to my parents and brother for supporting me with everything I have done both in school and out. I lived in Georgia for most of my life and only moved to Texas right before 8th grade. I didn't know what to expect, moving halfway across the United States, seemingly on a whim. I was scared to start new things, a new chapter of my life, especially with having to leave what I thought was every one of my friends behind. I would have never expected that I would be where I am today at a time when I was so uncertain of the future. To be certain is a funny thing, as one cannot truly be sure of what is to come. Think back to freshman year. Exactly. We had no idea what we were doing and were unsure of where our lives would take us. We were certain of nothing, and I know for a fact that our freshman year selves would be amazed at where we are now and at all the things we have accomplished since. I mean, I would have been amazed if I knew my freshman year MacBook would magically survive all 4 years of high school. It's honestly crazy to think that we have come so far, and it seems like it was only a little while ago that we walked these halls for the first time. And now we are beginning a new chapter of our lives, one that will take us on many different paths and expose us to many new experiences. Of course, we are all somewhat scared to start on this journey, but right now, as we sit here for graduation, we are all certain of what we have accomplished and where life has taken us. We are here, we have made it to our final goal, but what comes next, other than more uncertainty for the future? But we do not need to worry. A few years later, we will be thinking the same thing as another part of our lives begins to unfold, that everything has turned out okay. As we close out this chapter, just know that no matter what paths we have chosen to take and will choose to take in the years to come, that life will take us where it needs to, and we will emerge from whatever challenges we may face, stronger and more confident than ever. Thank you, Boyd, for all of the amazing opportunities and experiences you have provided. Thank you for all of the people we have met within your halls and all of the everlasting connections we have formed during our stay. Together we have come so far, and as we move apart, just know that all the support and memories we have received will remain a part of us for the rest of our lives. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Matthew Johnson, and it is an honor to be your valedictorian for the class of 2024. I would not be standing here today without a tremendous amount of support. Mom, Dad, Nick, my extended family, the great state of Iowa, and my friends. Any success I've had in these past 4 years was only possible with the care and understanding that you have given me every single day. To the teachers and staff of McKinney Boyd, your dedication to the graduating class sitting in front of you has changed hundreds of lives for the better. I think that deserves a round of applause. My fellow graduates, You may find this hard to believe, but I wasn't always the magnificent Greek god you see before you today. I was once a scrawny 14-year-old, enjoying that extra week they gave us for spring break, but worrying that pretty soon, when I started high school, my life would be full of burnout and stress. Now, as a scrawny 18-year-old, I realize that I wasn't exactly wrong. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who still sees A-push notes as nightmares. Never forget. But I wasn't exactly right either. I made great memories. I met some incredible people. I developed severe insomnia. But gosh darn it, I had fun. I can honestly say I had a positive high school experience. But now, as we look ahead beyond high school, I have one thing to ask of all of you and of myself. Find the balance. Find the balance between working hard for the future and taking care of yourself in the present. I have no doubt that each and every one of you will achieve great things, but as you put in the work to reach those achievements, it's important to remember that all of us, I hope, only have one voice in our head. That voice can hold us to high standards, and it should, but it's equally crucial that we use our voices to treat ourselves with respect, to take it easy on ourselves now and then. My fellow graduates, before I conclude my remarks, I'd like to say that when I was writing this speech, I thought to myself, what better way to conclude a valedictory address than to quote the main character of a movie about skipping school? So, in the words of Ferris Bueller, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Thank you.
So I'm going to let you guys into a little secret. All of our Broncos down on the floor, for the most part, know this, that on Fridays, we have this thing called Bad Dad Joke Friday. So because it is Friday morning, we have to honor that tradition. So Mr. Ballou, this is for you. Every morning when you come in the front door on Fridays, you will hear Mr. Ballou give you a bad dad joke. And if you're blessed enough to have Mr. Ballou in government class, you also get bad dad jokes. So in honor of Bad Dad Joke Friday, I have this little nugget for you to open my speech. When potatoes have babies, what are they called? Tater tots, Mr. Ballou, tater tots. Thank you. And now you see why I went into education and not stand-up comedy. I'll leave that to Mr. Ballou. So when I grew up, I watched a show that was called Golden Girls. And I know a lot of people out in this audience know about that show. My Broncos are sitting here looking at me like I'm crazy and I don't know what you're talking about. But there was a mother on there called Sophia, and she would always say, picture it, Sicily, 1923. And then she would commence to telling a story. So I'm going to start out my speech by saying, picture it, McKinney, spring of 2020, spring break that never ended. That was the spring break that these Broncos sitting before me were 8th graders, and we did not come back from spring break that year because of a little thing called COVID. That fall, these students here in front of me started high school with masks, virtual learning, events that were canceled, including Bronco Camp and homecoming. Their world was turned upside down, and our students and our teachers were left scrambling, trying to figure it all out. Why do I bring this up? I bring this up while none of us would choose to go through that again, but because of it, you guys are gritty, you're resilient, you're thankful for the little things, and more importantly, it grew you stronger in ways that you probably never imagined. People often say that adversity is what makes you stronger, but that's not always true. Many face adversity and become fearful and fragile as a result. The truth is, adversity makes you stronger if you learn from it, stay positive and resilient, and use it as fuel for your personal growth. I know the things that you learned while hard are only going to push you to new heights. Don't let anyone tell you that you cannot do something, because you not only survived that first year of high school with all of those circumstances, you thrived and grew stronger in so many areas. Don't be afraid to fail when you are striving to be great. It's growth from failures combined with grit, belief, drive, and passion that lead to greatness. Broncos, we live in a world where there is an unattainable expectation sometimes of being perfect in everything that you do. If you are perfect in everything that you do, you are not growing towards greatness. Failure is what we need to learn more, to be stronger in our pursuit of excellence, and to develop the grit to say, bring it on, what's next? Failure is not a definition, it's just an event. Don't be afraid to fail and grow forward. Find your passion and find your people. Life is too short to do something every day that you do not enjoy, no matter what kind of money you make, or to surround yourself with people who do not build you up and make you better. This will be a process over many years that will take you through many valleys, many mountaintops. All of these experiences will help build you into a person that is ready to conquer the world while having a group of people that love you, support you, and cheer you on no matter what the circumstances. Find your passion and find your people. You have heard the mention of the word grit multiple times so far. What is grit? John Gordon states it best when he says, grit is driven by love, inspired by vision and purpose, fueled by optimism and belief, powered by faith and hope, revived by resilience, kept alive by stubbornness. And if we're honest, it includes some fear of failure and desire to prove oneself. Class of 2024, you have grit, and for that, I am so proud of each and every one of you. To wrap up, several years ago, I stumbled across a list of 20 things that we should say more often if we want to make the world a positive place. I'm going to say these 20 things to each and every one of you, and I hope that you carry them forward and be the game changer that I know you all can be. I love you. I believe in you. You are worthy. You deserve it. The best is yet to come. Stay positive. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Please, how can I help? I'm here for you when you want to talk. You can do it. You've got this. Please forgive me. I forgive you. I've got your back. I'm open to your feedback. Make me better. You're not alone. Even if we disagree, we can still be friends. You matter. Thank you. And last but not least, there is greatness in every single one of you. Class of 2024, I am so proud of you. I have watched you grow from freshmen who were unsure of the world around them to the seniors who are ready to conquer the world and take names. I'm going to miss seeing you all at our events where the Red Nation showed up in full force. I will miss seeing all of you at the football games, the band competitions, the athletic events, the fine arts events, the griddle club cooking for us, the dance competitions, at the front door in the morning, in the hallways, and yes, I will even miss giving you the mom look to many of you sitting in this audience. If you know, you know. In closing, always remember, I love you. You are always enough. Once a Bronco, always a Bronco. Go be great, and know you always have a home at McKinney Boyd High School. Mr. Pratt, it is my extreme pleasure to let you know that this class sitting before me has met all of the expectations set forth by McKinney ISD in the state of Texas.
It's an honor to be standing in front of you today as superintendent of McKinney ISD, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas and our board of trustees, I hereby certify that these students have met all the requirements for graduation set forth by the state of Texas and McKinney Independent School District. Therefore, I now declare you graduates of McKinney Boyd High School. Congratulations, class of 2024.
I'm going to wait for the line to get. Oh, here they come. They're coming straight. They don't have to go to the back. Okay, I got it.
Straight up. Yeah, we don't want to inflate anything. You know.
Introducing the valedictorian of McKinney Boyd High School's class of 2024, Matthew Christopher Johnson. The salutatorian of McKinney Boyd High School's class of 2024, Nisal Sanjana Rajapaksha Gamage. And now, the remaining top 10% in rank order. Haley Kiana Chapman. Isaiah Michael Williams. Darren Ziwung Chan. Carly Parker Hunt. Parth Rajesh Mehta. Jackson Prescott Lowe. Samantha Rose Heilers. Rithvik Balaji Midapali. Grace Catherine Garner. Stephen Matthew Pereira. Emerson Cade Luna. Avery Catherine Barstad. Livy Mae Reeves. Aaron Ernchin Chuang. Andrea Garcia Gomez del Campo. Braden Logan Whitfield. Ava Isabella Maestas. Zoe Catherine Lako. Lance Owen Edie Baker. Avery James Johnston. Clara Jane Berg. Zava Estelle Olson. Abby Shaoli Wang. Julia K. Nolan. Cynthia Yvette Dominguez. Madeline Ruth Owens. Joseph Alexander Luongo. Reed Campbell Salvador. Emery Grace Gensel. Allison Olivia Brown. Keaton Michael Byram. Luke Matthew Woodward. Jacqueline Savig Carey. Ankshobhya Venkatesh. Jasmine Arlie Mendez. Calvin Thomas Fisher. Sarah Catherine Adams. Fernando Jose Gonzalez Gutierrez. Colin Roman Pacheco. Lauren Kate Sperry. Michael Caleb Millard. McKenna Sunday Davis. Elizabeth Jean Lindahl. Ella Corinne Fitzpatrick. Rose Yun McAllister Wu. Macy Jane Whidden. Benjamin Evan Wiseman. Mirza Yaron Beg. Angelina Rose Larry. Benjamin Allen Potter. Hayden Christopher Kennedy. Natalie Nicole Ferracholi. Kim Dien Dang. Kathleen Amy Bellinger. Anthony David Mangus. David Chibinkabula Tishongo. Lyrica Danae Clayette. Danya Guadalupe Perez Paz. Adrian Isala. Christina Grace Sphere. Stuart Clayton Herned. Tori Nicole Hansen. The remaining graduates of the class of 2024 in alpha order: Kubra Alami, Isabella Lennon Adami, Logan Dublin Adams, Madison Elise Adams, Olawanami Alokan, Olawafahanmi Emmanuel Adenican, David Artemio Aguilar, Marco Andres Aguilar Puga, Liberty Zalette Aguilon, Bella Noel Ahern, Rena Iro, Christian Kane Albrecht, Sophia Kate Albrecht, Sabrine Hanifa Ali, Madeline Olivia Alice, Kareem Altamirano, Zara Hussam Alshara, Katie Nicole Amato, Kate Elizabeth Anderson, Savannah Grace Anderson, Shani Leela Anderson, Frederic Yao Sewaniku Onku, Lucy Chidera Anosike, Natalia Aramayo Vargas, Vincent James Armelino, Leah Emmeline Ashcroft, Cassandra Lee Austin, Samantha Faye Bell, Kalia Grace Ballard, Neil Banerjee, Valerie Giselle Barraza, Caesar Jared Batras, Cora Elizabeth Baum, Joanna Michelle Becerra, Jessica Grace Beck, Megan Maurice Beck, Jada Lorraine Bell, Aiden Nicholas Berlioz, Brooke Madison Biggerstaff, Brooklyn Mai Bilodeau, Richard Benu Thorkan, Xander Heath Bison, Imani Paulina Boharikita, Hudson Clark Boring. Madison Renee Branch. Ashley Lynn Britato. Ever Rashad Brown. Gavin Vanoy Brown. Cade J. Brubaker. Griffin Tyler Bryan. Peyton Lachey Buford. Travion Messiah Berdeen. Abby Elizabeth Burford. Elizabeth Lily Burke. Byron Lewis Burrell. Caden Rocky Burt. Logan Walters Beimers. Benjamin Thomas Bird. Ripley Catherine Cantrell. Nuvia Alexandra Cantu Hernandez. Aaron Jonathan Carrillo Lopez Jonathan. Sophia Isabella Carus. Melanie Elaine Cates. Lainey Anise Chandler. Ethan Nicholas Chong. Afton Jane Christie. Iani Nolan Chrysostom. Wing Tung Chu. Ian Michael Clark. Grace Isabel Clayton. Avery Rose Cleaver. Madison Elizabeth Clifford. Zachary Ryan Coburn. Megan Marie Colburn. Francisco Cachados. Evan Kyle Collins. Adam Ryan Colwell. Mallory Kate Cormier. Brooklyn Elizabeth Coda. Addison Faith Court. Lily Catherine Cuvion. McKenna Grace Cravey. Riley Brianna Crawford. Stone Benjamin Christ. Andrew Ryan Crosby. Trent Shane Crowley. Joe Jensen Cruz V. Ismael Javier Cruz. Sean Jacob Mondito Cruz. Anna Grace Dagley. Matthew Robert Dam. Benny Morel Daniels. Thomas Richard Danstrom. Aiden Jeremiah Davenport. Mariela Jacqueline Davila Martinez. Royce Benjamin Davis. Sebastian Kai Correa de Asuncio. Abigail Elizabeth De Leon. Dylan Zachary Dietz. Carson Andrew Denning. Savannah Aaron Detburner. Luke Rollins Dillman. Elena Dingy. Anna Page Desmuke. Carson Walker Doak. Luke Isaiah Dominguez. Katie Suzanne Donahue. Brooke Nancy Dowling. Kelby Marie Druin. Amory Grace Dudek. Zachary Titus Eckert. Elizabeth Paige Eddy. Maisie Drea Edelin. Rhea Nicole Edwards. Carson Tyler Eckenloff. Cooper Thomas Eichenloff. Adam Ahmed El Mahdi. Braden Waleed Albiari. Nathaniel Reed Elliott. Cassandra Hope Enriquez. John Bishop Epperson. Hayden Grace Erickson. Jackson Reese Eschenroder. Maria Fernanda Escoto. Daniel Espinoza. Matthew Horacio Espinoza. Jaleel Miguel Eugenia Santos. Logan Allen Evans. Soul Angel Nicole Falcon. Maddie June Fallon. Joseph Chad Fambro. Elizabeth Caroline Farquhar. Addison May Farrell. Garrig Alexander Faust. McKenna Lee Faust. Jack Aiden Felker. Andres David Fernandez. Hannah Gabriela Fernandez. Christian Francis Ferry. Tanisha Tamaya Fields. Caleb Daniel Fikes. Grace Linda Fisher. Nathan Richard Flock. Elena Elizabeth Flores. Brianna Renee Forehand. Margaret Grace Foster. Jace Lane Freeman. Austin Scott Fry. Athena Grace Fu. Rafael Enriquez Fuenmayor Sanchez. Abby Elizabeth Fuller. Kayla Paige Funk. Gia Rose Gall. Bryson Zachary Garcia. Christopher Garcia. Fabiola Garcia. Antonio Daniel Guyton Torres. Caroline Olivia Geary. Noah Zach Gershberg. Cheyenne Rochelle Gills. Lauren Marie Gilmore. Cameron Peter Gerard. Caden Anderson Glenn. Jude Vincent Glenn. Adeline Vegas Godwin. Lake Dell Goldsmith. Julia Alexander Gomez. Anthony Jesus Gonzalez. Madeline Isabella Gonzalez. Michael Guadalupe Gonzalez. Yoreli Gonzalez Padilla. Michael Tignor Godwin. Hannah Grace Grumman. Levi Perry Gravel. Angel Renee Abigail Griggs. Ingrid Yamalith Guerra. Anna Elizabeth Gutierrez. Sienna Jade Hackett. Hunter Hiram Hafner. Matthew Reese Hagerman. Lexi Rihanna Hale. Molly Ingram Hale. Carissa Amor Hallett. Bailey Lynn Hansen. Joseph Kenneth Hansen. Zachary Richard Hansen. Grace Elena Hargett. Kiara Marie Harris. Christopher Aaron Grant Harris. Kelsey Peyton Harrison. Jonathan Marshall Hatch. Owen John Hawkins. Lindsay Ann Heater. Perry Madeline Helms. Marilyn Audrey Jane Henderson. Turner James Henderson. Joseph Lee Hernandez. Josiah Rexy Lauds Hernandez. Max Gregory Herrera. Summer Lee Hicks. Haley Marie Higgins. Gabriella Angelique Hill. Emma Marie Hinkenbein. Ryder Anthony Hinson. Benjamin Jeffrey Hofelt. Lauren Nicole Hofelt. Zane Christopher Holmes. Maximilian Morgan Holzner. Ella Rose Haran. Addison Marie Horton. Aiden Jesse Hosier. Sohail Zahir Hossein. Tanisha Hossein. Samantha Noel House. Jason Drew Howard. Layla Marie Hudnall. Leland Trevon Hudnall. Noah A.J. Hudson. Sagida Adil Abdahalim Ibrahim. Ayan Ashnel Islam. Mason August Israelson. Lauren Elizabeth Jackson. Kevin Jaimes Aguirre. Mia Helen Jameson. Isadora Jolie Jenkins. Trevor J. Job. Amaral Livingston Johnson III. Andre Tyler Johnson. Jaden Nicole Johnson. Lakia Charday Deshawn Johnson. Ryan Christopher Johnson. Brianna Rose Jones. Jada Nicole Jones. Landon Chase Jones. Reese Catherine Jones. Scott David Jones. Matthew Elliott Jorgensen. Ariel Juarez. Valeria Juarez Romero. Kaylee Lynn Cackley. Nathan David Kalita. Andrew Michael Glenn Canick. Ethan Michael Kell. Hazel Jacqueline Kennedy. Ellie Rose Key. Brooklyn Elise Kimmel. Elena Marie Klinger. Lauren Subin Ko. Lily Simone Keene. Jackson Cooper Coons. Valerian Castile. Ryan Patrick Kostka. Colin Ryan Coons. Iman Qureshi. Parker Allen Lake. Gabriella Simplica Larry. Asher Quinn Lehner. Damon Lee. Legend Maxwell Lee. Rachel Hyun Lee. Trinity Michelle Lejeune. Daniela Levario. Alyssa Nicole Lind. Braden Lee Linders. Gavin Douglas Lindsay. Taylor Douglas Livingston. Madeline Grace Locke. Ashlyn Faith Loera. Diego Luis Lopez. Nancy Marlene Lopez. Seth Gilbert Love. Madison May Ludke. Colin Andrew Lundborg. Savannah Marie Luther. Shannon Olivia McPhee. Jennifer Alicia Muchado. Hayden Cole Meichin. Gregory Lynn Mack. Abigail Lee Madigan. Jonah Andrew Moleskis. Tria Mona Lisa Mongol. Carson Stephen Margic. Virginia Francesca Mangieri. Cynthia Marufo Almanza. Jesus Martinez. Martin Alejandro Martinez Hurtado. Hayden Pierce Marks. Austin Joel Mason. Mariana Lizaida Martinez Rodriguez. Alexandra Nicole Masad. Jack Thomas Maston. Jameson Michael Matos. Siwongele Inonge Matshona. Ethan Frederick Mao. Talia Eileen Maurice. Kyla Renice Mays. Georgia Mackenzie McCrary. Savannah Elizabeth McClure. Cody Daniel Mikulski. Nathaniel Joseph McEnroe. Rain Nicole McGee Moore. Caden Eric McGilvery. Sullivan David McWhirter. Kalia Ellen Melita. Emma Nicole Mendez. Stephen Alejandro Mendez. Nilka Sofia Mendoza Splat. Emily Marcia Merlo. Catalina Faith Mesa. Alyssa Mary Metzler. Caitlin Dawn Meyer. Kennedy Tate Michaelis. Victor Miguel Geronimo. Catherine Loretta Miller. Austin Blake Mills. Matthew John Mitchell. Lisha Elizabeth Montez. Kalia Elise Moore. Chukwumeka Paul Mora. Jorge Ivan Moreno. Ana Rafaela Odessa Mueller. Brendan Gary Morris. Jameson Edward Murphy. Tiffany Helen Woodsywindira. Jack Douglas Nern. Brock Rainier Nelson. Christian Mentien Nguyen. Catherine Rose Nichols. Braden Cole Nix. Nolan Sage Noble. Ryan Samuel Northington. Cheyenne Somyun Noor. Cheyenne Somyun Noor. Madeline McMinn O'Malley. Jesse Chimimiku Offerbuke. Gosh, that's that one. Felix David Orval. Finn Gerard Orval. Tate Alexander Parker. Adrian Marie Perlman. Gray Stanley Pearson. Jocelyn Victoria Pedroza. Caitlin Alexis Pegues. Emma Christine Pearson. Tatum Jolie Pellegrin. Thomas Pena. Mark Valentovich Purov. Haley Renee Petrick. Cameron David Phillips. Lathan John Phillips. Grace Arabella Pitt. Austin Warren Poe. Mason Michael Prather. Brock Thomas Prater. Henry Shade Priest. Anya Faith Purden. Joshua Cameron Rabati. Seth Timothy Rackler. Marion Gabriela Ramirez. Nathaniel Carlito Ramirez. Estrella Rangel. Claire Elise Rawls. Infinity Ariel Reesner. Austin Michael Redden. Rebecca Mary Redondo. Jahaven Javon Reedy. Tillman James Reeves. Jessica Ray Rayfield. Gunnar Noak Reinecke. Noah Michael Race. Sophia Gabriela Reyes. Oscar Eduardo Reyes Perez. Alondra Nicole Renoga. Alyssa Charmaine Richard. Caitlin Diane Richards. Lauren Emma Richardson. Abby Marie Rigney. Kara Marie Riley. Arleith Jimena Rivera. Emily Michelle Rivera. Jaden Miel Rivera. Julene Mike Rivera. Sydney Nicole Robinson. Linda Marie Simone Ratcliffe. Claire Arlie Rogers. Miguel De Jesus Rodriguez Ortiz. Carson Reed Rogers. Jacob Christopher Rogers. Madison Grace Rogers. Riley Jordan Rogers. Sophia Isabella Ross. Mackenzie Abigail Rovick. Ariana Michelle Rubio. Mason Douglas Saad. Esther Nye A. Saturn. Kylie Reese Sager. Abigail Noel Salazar McCall. Rose Alexandra Salmaron Maraquin. Anaya Marie Sandy. Xavier Etienne Sampson. Aston Riley Samuels. Evelyn Sanchez. Jennifer Lizette Sanchez Lopez. Brendan Ace Saunders. Patrick Garland Saxton. Emily K. Scallon. Kimber Nicole Schultz. Colin Ian Pedroggio Segovia. Brandy Joyce Seibel. Sean Jeremy Sertine. Daniel Edgar Seymour. Cameron Pauline Scheel. Lainey Kate Shelley. Lucas Timothy Sherman. Aaron Michael Short. Brendan Larry Sickless. Diana Castillo Cifuentes. Angela Cavera Simisi. Emerson Grace Simmons. Dennis Joshua Sims. Jackson Daniel Slater. Benton Drew Smith. Cole Arlen Smith. Riley Denton Smithhart. Tressa Lynn Snavely. Madeline Elise Snyder. Anise Sorab. Mariali Soto Sanchez. Grace Catherine Stagg. Riley Michelle Stoller. Ava Elizabeth Stallard. Macy Michelle Stein. Daisy Kate Stevenson. Christopher Trunghill Sturba. DeCory Stefan Stevenson. Sanaya Nichelle Stevenson. Nicholas Andrew Stott. Landon Gabriel Strange. Caden Nicholas Strickland. Jeffrey Cole Stubbe. Vera Arshi Saeda. Andrew James Tambasco. Luke Martin Temez. Marco Antonio Tarengo. Dubraylon Tashawn Tarver. Elias Cole Tussey. Brass Bing Taylor. Kane Augustus Lewis Tebbets Fajardo. Jack Joseph Tebow. Adam Christopher Thomas. Allie Ray Thompson. Emma Grace Thompson. Strother Douglas Thompson. Ashley Deanna Thornsby. Erica Rose Thurman. Leslie Tiliano. Kennedy Elizabeth Tilley. Ella Rose Tisdale. Isabelle Itzel Torres. Sofia Isabella Torres. Javier Esteban Torres Sosa. Gerald Arthur Towner. Kokomi Dutran. Michelle Triana. Abigail Grace Trout. Addison Taylor Trowbridge. Ju. Kylie Renee Turner. Jose Cruz Valdez Jr. Mateo Leandro Valeriano Oliden. Callie Summer Vanderhoof. Elsa Velez Granados. Barbara Patricia Velez Ramirez. Hayden Joseph Vestal. Elena Francis Villon. Jaime Jr. Villapando. Andrea Swamy Villanueva Herrera. Vincent Anthony Vogt. Stephanie Shigas Volfe. Ashlyn Alexander Walden. Shyla Argentina Walker. Hannah Grace Waring. Beck Campbell Warren. Paige Michelle Weaver. Alice Shariah Webb. Maya Tiffany Webb. Reagan Grace Weber. Jenna Lauren Weintraub. Hannah Kate Welch. James Byron Windy. Tegan Kylie Westbury. Hannah Jane White. Marlo Lavelle White Jr. Nathan Clifford White. Jaden Wesley Williams. Lauren Bell Williams. Leo Calum Williams. Caleb Mikhail Wilson. Zoe Isabel Wilson. Matthew Troy Wise. Megan Haley Wise. Gabriella Hadar Wisetsakol. Brandon Forrest Wonders. Bryce Montgomery Wooten. Charlotte Olivia Murphy Wright. Maggie Catherine Wright. Alexa Abigail Ibarra. Zachary Harris Yates. Jae Young Yo. Jakari Mikhail Young. Andrew Hajun Yu. Andrea Zavala. Mia Min Zhang. Isabella Grace Ziegler. Oh, oof. Whew. Kyle Williams Zimmerman.
Good morning, parents, loved ones, and most importantly, the class of 2024. My name is Abby Rigney, and I've had the honor of serving as a senior class event coordinator this school year. A graduation ceremony is always such a special occasion, the celebration of years of perseverance, the realization of goals reached, and the acknowledgement of success attained. Though the journey started off for a class facing the unknown, walking into high school during a pandemic, I can confidently say that those trials have taken me into remarkable heights today. These past 4 years wouldn't have been possible without my diligent and patient teachers, my amazing family, and my loving friends who have consistently poured their love and support into me. As one chapter closes, another begins, so may you always remember what's most important as you navigate these following phases of your life. Never give up and always remain a beacon of hope for others. Every day now moving forward, you are the author of your own story, so take every opportunity to flourish. The only time that you should ever look back is to see how far you come. Now, class of 2024, I ask that you rise. And turn your tassel from the right side to the left. Congratulations, class of 2024. I am so proud of each and every one of you. Thank you.
Lord hosts, let our voices ring, songs of courage, songs of pride. Ever fearless champions we must be, Bronco's spirit never dies. As we leave this place, we will not forget, we will always honor you. We will fight for victory evermore, for the Broncos red and blue.
Okay, now can we go across? No, because we didn't.
Hello, everybody. My name is Haley Chapman. When I first entered Boyd, I was a much different person than I am today. Dripped out in braces and an aggressive side part, no one could have prepared me for what was to come. My journey through high school is not unique, as I've had my fair share of wins and losses, both academically and socially, over the past 4 years. It may be a cliche for a graduation speech, but there is no doubt that high school was a defining period of growth for me, and I'm sure the majority of us can agree. That being said, it's only fair that we return the favor by leaving an impact on Boyd before we depart to life's next challenge. As senior class treasurer, I am honored to present the senior gift for the McKinney Boyd class of 2024. We in the Senior Student Council envisioned a little piece of Bronco spirit for whatever comes next. Whether we're putting forth our best effort at our next football game, hyping up our volleyball team for their next go at state, or sending the next Darren Chan to state for orchestra again. Our spirit and the spirit of those after us will linger through a sterling horseshoe. Standing at 5 feet tall and crafted by the talented hands of our very own Gavin Brown, this metal horseshoe will stand not as a glorified decoration, but a symbol of good luck for future Boyd students. Constructed with a hollow interior, this gift can be easily transported and will be a new constant presence in the activities of our students as they work hard to achieve their goals, from sporting events to a particularly nasty AP exam. Starting next year, this horseshoe will also be incorporated into the long-revered tradition of Kiss the Bronco, establishing its place as a cherished symbol of McKinney Boyd. As we conclude our time at McKinney Boyd, let's reflect on the growth, challenges, and friendships that have shaped us. Our senior gift, represented by the metal horseshoe, symbolizes our Bronco pride and unity, a hopeful inspiration for future generations. Let's hold on to these memories and lessons as we go forward. Thank you and congratulations.
Good morning, teachers, family, friends, and above all, good morning, class of 2024. I would like to take a moment to introduce myself to those who do not know me. My name is Carson Margic, and I'm honored to hold the class of 2024 Public Relations Director position. As we prepare to embark on the next chapter of our lives, I am reminded of the importance of reflection and appreciation. Starting high school amidst a global pandemic was undoubtedly challenging, but with the support of our friends, family, and most importantly, a dedicated faculty of teachers, principals, and staff, we were able to make the best of the situation. Being a part of the senior class and the student council program has shown me the importance of collaboration, leadership, and most importantly, how stressful it can be running school events. To the McKinney Boyd graduating class, I extend my deepest congratulations. Your journey to this moment has been marked by countless hours of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. Each of you has demonstrated unwavering determination, and as you stand on the threshold of this milestone, remember that your journey doesn't end here, it's just beginning. Today, we honor your achievements and celebrate the mark you have left on our school community. And so, it is with great pride and excitement that I introduce the senior class video, a visual testament that displays the time that has flown, our growth, and most importantly, memories that will remain with us forever. Congratulations, class of 2024. I am so immensely proud of every single one of you and cannot wait to see what the future holds for you all.
Good morning, esteemed Board of Trustees, McKinney Boyd administration and faculty, ladies, gentlemen, and class of 2024. Yeah. I am Hannah Waring, and this year it was an absolute joy to serve as the Student Council President. Resilient, competitive, and capable define our class. Our resilience was visible freshman year as our first 3 weeks were online. The year was atypical, but we stayed focused and broke through the learning barriers. It is truly a pleasure seeing everyone's face today, considering we went our entire first year without seeing anyone's face. Our competitiveness was notable through our intense academics and extracurriculars. We witnessed the devotion of our peers to their passions. This competitive spirit pushed us to better ourselves. Our capabilities are wide-ranging. There were triumphs that took us out of our comfort zone and challenges that forced us to climb mountains. For example, when we weren't allowed to have our phones in class, that was Mount Everest. When we say farewell today, there is a journey waiting for us. Some of us think we know exactly what we want to do post-high school. Others have no idea. And you know what? That's okay. We're blessed to live in this great country where we have the freedom to decide how we will use our talents. Inevitably, there will be tough days. We will make mistakes. And when we do, it's okay to ask for help. We have to give ourselves some grace. Sure, the world has a lot to offer, but we have a lot to offer the world. Every single one of us has a purpose on this earth. We were designed with unique gifts, and there is a plan even when we don't see it. Families, friends, and McKinney Boyd faculty, thank you so much for your dedication and investments in us. We're sorry we didn't always listen to you, and we know we wouldn't be here without you. As we head out across the state, the country, and even the world, we are taking the Bronco way with us, doing the right thing the right way all the time. Thank you and congratulations.
Let's give it up. McKinney Boyd Bronco, class of 2024. Thank you again to all of our parents, our special guests, for pouring into these young ladies and these young men. Broncos, you guys are amazing. I love you. You are always enough. Go conquer the world. Close this chapter of high school and begin the next amazing chapters of your life. You always have a home at McKinney Boyd. Remember, once a Bronco, always a Bronco. At this time, it is my extreme pleasure to welcome up to stage Mr. Campos to finish us out.
All right, we're about to wrap it up, kind of come to the end, which is actually truly a beginning for all of our Broncos here. So Broncos, honorary Broncos, it is my honor, my privilege to announce that this class of 2024 is no longer students of McKinney Boyd High School. Y'all are alumni of McKinney Boyd High School. All right, let me make a couple of announcements for logistical reasons because we have a bunch of Lions that want to come into this arena and replace the Broncos. So parents, if you have not made plans with your kiddo here to meet them afterwards, poor kids have been without their phones for about 3 hours now. The best thing that I can tell you is that these kiddos will be going out the back of the arena, which is the east side. Over here to my left is the south side and the south side parking lot. So if you have not made plans to meet them afterwards, I highly recommend that these students, alumni, come out the back, come around to the south side and meet you out there. Unless you already have a plan, that is the best place to meet. So for logistical purposes, please do that. Also, be kind, be patient as you get out to the parking lot. As I mentioned already, McKinney High School will be coming in next, and they want to take our parking spots. All right, at this time, we have a couple of awesome Broncos that we would love to bring up to the stage. These two students have been Broncos through and through, as Dr. Pearson said. Follow the Bronco way. They're on the in our cafeteria, in our hallways, at the sporting events. If I could have Logan Beimers and Cheyenne Newer, please come up to the stage. These two students bleed Bronco red and blue. Logan, as a volleyball manager, the anxiety, the angst, being on the sidelines, feeling the pain of those losses and the victory. It's all awesome to watch. Cheyenne, he could name every single faculty member in our school. He can tell you what room they're in, and he can also tell you if they're absent or present. Yeah. All right? Yeah. You ready? Yeah. All right, we're getting ready. Let's put the focus back on the class of 2024. Students, it's already been said several times. We're reinforcing the same message from everybody who's come up to the stage already. One, thank you, first of all. Look around real quick. All of our faculty members, all of our teachers, your family, your parents, your grandparents, everybody that's here. We're not here to see the Dallas Stars. The focus is on y'all today. Y'all did this. Y'all made it. Our superintendent announced it. You are now graduates of McKinney Boyd High School, and that is very, very a great accomplishment. Round of applause, please. All right, the other thing that was said is we love you. We do love you. In the famous words of John, Paul, George, and Ringo, collectively known as the Beatles, all you need is love. Love is all you need. And perhaps a good paying job as your mom elbows your dad. But you did it, and we do love you. So thank you for being the Bronco, following the Bronco way. At this time, we need all the Broncos up. Everybody up, everybody up. Cameras ready out there. This is going to be the traditional tossing of the caps. We will do, and we need all our honorary Broncos on your feet too. Honorary Broncos, everybody, if you can. We respectfully ask that you stand. This is our symbol for Broncos. You should know it by now. Everybody should know this by now. If you're a Bronco, you know this. We've got our Broncos up, folks. Logan, are you ready?
Yes.
Cheyenne, everybody's ready up here? We're going to shout go 3 times, and y'all are going to shout, everybody's going to shout Broncos 3 times. So we say go, you say Broncos. We want to hear it all the way back. McKinney North is still asleep. So they're going to hear it. We're going to wake them up. That's how loud we're going to be. All right, y'all ready? Spread out now. Here we go. Ready? Yes. Go! 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 All right! Follow your line leaders, please. Follow your line leaders. Recessional begins. Thank you.